Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Ooh, baby, all right. So, my apologies. Um, and I'll explain after I do the shout outs and everything like that. But yeah, we do have a good show lined up and everything. And yeah, but before we do that, let's do the shout outs and everything like that. Big shout out to everybody over at the Dorkening Podcast Network. You guys are totally amazing, knocking it out of the park and everything with the with splash pages and many other shows that I love to listen to and watch on YouTube. Check them out over on the Dorkening on the YouTube channel. You'll love it just as much as I do. Also, while you're at it, check out Carrie, Raz, and the gang over at Owl Light Network on YouTube. They have some awesome shows as well too, and you don't want to miss out on that because they're all amazing and everything. So check them out. Owl Light, Dorkening, definitely worth checking out. They're really really awesome. And while you're at it, why don't you check out my good friend Melly Playful over at Melly Playful and Tengu. If you like watching people play video games, then Melly Playful and Tengu are the ones for you. Check them out over on YouTube at Melly Playful and Tengu, and you'll have a good time having fun watching watching them play your favorite video games. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. And this episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles Trade In. If you have any electronic items or video game, like video games, autographed items as well. They'll take really good care of you. Pokemon cards, they'll take good care of you. Pop vinyls, they'll take good care of you as well. Um, and if you happen to be in the Southington, Connecticut area and you want to check out this amazing store, do so by checking out their website over at mnjvideogames.com for directions and the list of events that they have going on. You don't want to miss out on this. It's awesome. There's always something going on over at M&J Video Games and Collectibles. Again, that's the website is mnjvideogames.com for directions and list of events that they have going on. So again, that is mnjvideogames.com. And Dubby Energy. What is Dubby? It's an energy supplement that gives you no sugar, no artificial colors or dyes, no chances of you crashing while you're playing your favorite video game. There's of course, the open beta for um, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is out, so don't want to miss out on that. But you want to be a credit to your team, do so by going on to WGG right now. Use that promo code Brill and save 10% off of your purchase. 10% off. Save 10% on your purchase. On their marketplace, they have some drinks, some gear, um, some mixes as well too. They got tons of stuff. You don't want to miss out on that. And you definitely want to take advantage of this amazing offer as well too. So it's a really good offer, and you definitely gotta. It's a really good drink. They have tons of new flavors. They have some new flavors coming out, and they're just amazing. They really are. The ones I tried are really, really good. And Beach and Peach is actually my favorite. So yeah, but you don't want to take my word for it. Try the Beach and Peach yourself, and you'll love it. I mean, that's my recommendation. I recommend that. Even the watermelon, which I thought was actually pretty good. Real watermelon. I'm not that fan of watermelon flavored drinks or anything like that. But that one was actually pretty good. So yeah. But again, you don't want to take my word for it. Take advantage of that 10% off coupon. Click that on the checkout. Use that promo code Brill and get some drinks for yourself. You'll love it. You'll love it. And they even have tumblers, so you can just shake in the tumbler, and you can take it with you on the go, and you'll feel energized. You'll feel great. You'll feel like $1,000,000, and you'll stay hydrated as well too. It's a good hydration supplement too. All those other drinks, they don't give you that good stuff. They don't. They just want to give you. They want to sell you the bottle, not Dubby. They only sell you the good quality stuff, and you don't want to miss out on this incredible offer. Again, that's W.GG. Use the promo code Brill at the checkout. Save 10% on your purchase. Do so right now at W.GG. Promo code Brill. So yeah. Apologies ahead of advance. I was late again, but I have a perfectly good excuse. You see, I was watching the debate the other day, and I figured, I want to take a road trip, so I took a road trip to Springfield, Ohio, and so yeah, I went and picked up some good quality Haitian cuisine. So yeah, um, and yeah, I'm gonna review this. And it's like I heard so much about this. This right here is what they say is orange chicken. Yeah, I'm doing a live review. It's not often I do a live review, but when I do, it's something it's worth doing. So yeah, I got some chicken in there, or what they say is chicken, and yeah. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. They got some vegetables in there. Got some peas. Got some carrots. You have some onion in there, and orange sauce. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a try and see how I like it. Mm. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. In fact, in fact, no lie, this is absolutely perfect. Oh, yeah, that's right. They say it tastes like chicken. When they say it's chicken, it doesn't taste like chicken. But all I do know, that is perfect. It's the cat's meow. Oh, did I say that out loud? Ugh. That was good. You know what? I want to take another bite because this I'm gonna have to get my food from Ohio from now on. This is good eating. Mm-hmm. Good eating. That is. Hmm. Haiti knows how to cook. Mm. But that really is perfect. Yes, sir. Uh, I wanted to get the beef, but I don't eat my own kind. So, well, did I say that one out loud? Excuse me. I do want to lick the spoon. Brought the dog in me. And now, since I made everything disturbing, just kidding, folks. It wasn't no cats or dogs or anything like that. Just want you to know it was. That bit was just perfect, though. Couldn't have come at a right time. So, I wanted to piss off. I wanted to piss off any animal rights activists going on who might be watching, because they do watch. I did that bit if I was still on cable access. If I was still on cable access, I would have been canceled for doing that bit. But it's I'm just kidding. It's a Marie Callender orange chicken rice bowl. So relax. Relax. I don't want nobody at me in the comments and saying, you insensitive prick. So yeah, I just killed the illusion before anybody can say anything. That's good. So yeah, I want to be the boat of broadcasting for nothing. So yeah. Boat of broadcasting right there. Ooh, that was a good one. I need to get an extra microphone so I can fart on it. Passing the gas. But yeah, I did watch the debate and I couldn't believe what I heard. So yeah, that bit was brought to you by Marie Callender. But no, that is actually pretty good. That is actually really good. I never had that before. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna finish that off after the show. I'm already passing gas already. See that? But anywho. But yeah, I do. But I will say this. I'm not being political or anything like that, because we have some entertainment to do, and that's what I like to do. And I found what was said on the debate very entertaining and funny. So I put it to good use. But I will say this though, because I do say this every chance I get, because it is, in my opinion, a civic duty to remind all you youngsters out there who just turned 18, do your part by registering to vote. So yeah. See, Taylor Swift is not the only one that can urge the young viewers out there to vote. So yeah, I do the same thing too. It's I've been doing that for many years, even when I was doing it on cable access. So yeah, I'm not being political and anything like that, because that's not my place to be. But I will say this, you know, just just register to vote. That's all. I don't give a damn who you want to vote for or anything like that, because it's none of my business. But just go out there and register. That's all. You know, courtesy of your friendly neighborhood top dog, the boat in broadcast. All right, going on 28 years in October next month. 28 years. I've been broadcasting, whether it's on here or on cable access. I'm a broadcaster, so yeah. I mean, yeah, I kind of wish kind of wish I made the money, but hey, haven't got paid yet, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. But, so, all right, let's. But I love doing this, and I love all of you. So to me, that's a win-win. And happy birthday, Jody, my good friend Jody. Had a birthday today. Happy birthday. I would have done the thing, but I'm just the traditional birthday shout out that I do that. But I don't have the strength nor the energy to do that because I am feeling kind of winded. I had a busy day today. I had to get my car uh oil changed and tire rotated, and I didn't want to leave. I love going down there. I love going down there, getting the oil change and the tire rotation, because I purposely get to do one of the cool things that I like to do, and that's use their massage chair. And yeah, I did not want to give it up because it was so comfortable in that chair. So yeah, I'm a little tired tonight. Not like how I was on Wrestling Prime this Saturday. Well, this past Saturday, I should say. But this Saturday, I strongly suggest that everybody watch because I got a huge announcement, and I want to make sure I'm fully alert for that one because this is going to be big. This is going to be a huge announcement, and it is regarding to next the beginning of 2025. But also, too, I would like to remind, just want to quickly add that tomorrow I'm doing a bonus episode of Channel X, doing the tribute to James Earl Jones, who passed away the other day. So yeah, um, I'm gonna pretty much um do a nice memorial for him and everything like that. As a fan of his and everything like that. So um, it is worth checking out too as well. So yeah, got a busy week. Got a busy weekend. Busy weekend for this channel. So yeah, and not only for Channel X with Tonight Show and the uh, the James Earl Jones tribute special, but also for Wrestling Prime this Saturday. So yeah, and all right, Rick and Morty. The latest episode of Rick and Morty is up, and I know the new episode is out right now. So obviously I'm not watching it right now, so I'll critique on that for next week. But for episode 4, it was actually pretty good. Moving on. Um, so Ryan Seacrest, he the the premiere of season 42 of Wheel of Fortune was Monday, and Ryan's in it's this is the first week of Ryan Seacrest on Wheel of Fortune as game show host, and I gotta say he was a little nervous on Monday, but later on in the I saw today's episode. It was good. I know tomorrow wraps up the week, with Fan Friday if anybody's a wheel watcher. But yeah, you definitely don't but yeah, this is actually a really fun episode. This is a really fun season. I'm enjoying it. I like the set, nice and colorful. So, it's a family show, so it's nice and colorful for the kiddies who are not who don't pay attention to all the adult stuff that goes on and everything like that. But yeah, it's so good. I mean, you know, Ryan is out there on his, you know, doing his own thing and everything like that, and him and Vanna are getting, they look like they're getting along just fine, and they're, despite whatever rumors are floating around, because there are none. That they're just rumors and everything like that. So they're getting along just fine, and so yeah, the game board um, looks a lot sleeker and everything like that, more sensitive to the touch. So you know, which is good, because in past episodes you see Vanna having a hard time with the board as sometimes. And but yeah, this new board looks a lot cleaner and nicer, and so yeah, it looks really good. It looks really good. And the prizes, the prizes are amazing. This week they're giving away $10,000 this week, and so yeah, this is to any wheel watcher out there, and it's actually pretty good. And got a LG sponsor, so that's good. And so yeah, I guess you could say it's LG week. And but yeah, the prizes that he was giving away. I mean, he gave away tickets to a football game of their choice. Um, Today he just gave away he gave away um not only did the person solve the puzzle and win a trip to Louisiana, but she also got a pair of tickets to go see Taylor Swift, who's also going to be in Louisiana and everything. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool, and it's actually really cool. I like that, and so yeah, and also one other contestant the other day, she won not only um not only a trip to the iHeart Music Festival, but also she's going to be hanging out with Vanna and Ryan at backstage, and hobnobbing with the celebrities. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, and a lot of people are saying it's like, oh, there's a lot of negativity, because there are some Ryan Seacrest haters out there and everything, but there's like, oh, I miss Pat Sajak. I wish Pat Sajak. I don't like him as well. So let me ask you something. It's like it has. Listen, Pat Sajak. I gave him a shout out last year when he was retiring. I gave him a shout out earlier this year when the season was over. He's doing, for over 40 years, he's you can't do it forever. I mean, God forbid, Bob Barker did his show for much longer. Look what happened to him. But I'm not saying he died from that, but you know what I mean. And it's like it, you know it you can't be going on doing this forever. I mean, there's a lot of game show hosts that when their time is up, their time is up. I mean, Wink Martindale is still doing game shows every now and then. You just don't see him because they're online, and he's rehashing some of his old work. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And also bringing in some classic, never before seen episodes of game shows that either you may have loved when you were younger or never even heard of. So yeah, it's actually really good. So you know, and Pat Sajak, he had a thing on his own. I mean, he had he was a ball buster sometimes, and everybody loved it. He was sarcastic at times and everything, and he would throw in a one liner or two, whether it was towards a contestant or to Vanna, and it was so good, and that's what made the show that entertaining. Ryan, he's a bit he's a huge celebrity, and he's worth millions. He's worth millions of dollars. I looked at his net worth. I mean, he's like nearly he's like over $475 million. That's how much he's worth. I mean, he's busy with his radio show, American Idol, and now Wheel of Fortune. I mean, and all that stuff is based in California, so he doesn't have to travel as much as he used to. And and not only that, he has connections, and and he also has the New Year's Rockin' Eve that he does, um, at the for the Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, and yeah, so what's not to like about him? He has connection, he has connections, and he can give out some really unique prizes. I mean, come on, has when was the last time have Pat Sajak given tickets to to an event in addition to a to the prize that the contestant just won? It's like, oh, while you're in there, you can go here and everything like that. And it's like, when's the last time when have you seen Pat Sajak give away tickets to a concert? More so, Taylor Swift. You know how much Taylor Swift tickets go for, especially with the Eras tour that she's in. I mean, come on. If I want a trip to Louisiana, I would love tickets to go see Taylor Swift. I mean, come on. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I'd probably take my niece or something like that. That's really cool. I mean, come on. How could you not like Ryan Seacrest? I mean, come on. And not only that, when did when did Pat Sajak ever give out some tickets to a football game of your choice that didn't involve a a football week? I know he did. I know there was a week last season. He did that, but just out of nowhere, he said, "Oh, we're giving away football tickets." Just out of the blue, there's like no theme to it or anything like that. It's like, hey, I'm going. You're going to win two tickets to a football game of your choice. I mean, come on, that's awesome. Like, how about ticket? And also backstage passes. A trip to go to the iHeart Music Festival. That's awesome. And not only that, he also gave that contestant a backstage pass. When did Pat Sajak ever do that? It's like a lot of people are just jealous because they're not a contestant on Wheel of Fortune. You know, I mean, hell, do you see Mr. Boss doing something like that? No, I mean, not Mr. Boss, but Mr. Beast. You see Mr. Beast doing something like that? No, he's doing these stupid challenges and everything like that, and he's got his own shit to wipe. So yeah, you don't see me complaining. I'm not a contestant of Mr. Beast, nor do I care. I'm not being jealous of his success. I mean, I think it's all right, but with all the skeletons going on, I mean, hey, and I have to take a quick break because I have to take a shit. So I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. That Haitian cuisine went right through me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But like I said, it makes good. It makes good material. So I guess I should thank Donald Trump. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, it's like when has the last when was the last time you saw Pat Sajak give away some really cool prizes and give additional prizes too? I mean, come on, that's like really awesome. I mean, I'm not knocking down Pat. I just think that is really awesome. I really do think so. And you know, and yeah, and I'm continuing. I did this last. I did this last season, and I'm doing it. Excuse me, and I'm doing it again this year. That you know that I'm on the hunt for becoming you know I'm gonna do what I'm trying hard to um become a contestant on Wheel of Fortune too. So yeah, um it's been been a dream of mine to even to go down there, to be a contestant there. I think it's been a dream, and I think that this would be a dream come true if I go on there. They're already taking auditions for Disney fans. I don't know how I would do with that, but I'm sure I can do something, you know. But maybe throw in some voices and everything like that, you know, Mufasa. But yeah, this would be a really cool thing. And so I mean, whatever I think would be really interesting to do that. It's like I never even visited California. I would love to visit California. And yeah, I think it would be really cool. I think it would be really really cool for that. And I think, but yeah, so yeah, wish me luck, folks. Wish me luck on on becoming the next Wheel of Fortune contestant. So yeah, I am doing that. I am going to do it. So yeah, I did it last couple of times. I didn't qualify, but because I kind of procrastinated on some of them, but yeah, I think it'll be really really cool to be on there. I think you know, and I can update my equipment so that I can finally do an actual podcast and everything like that. So yeah, never know. But yeah, I just think that it it's different because there's new prizes. And I noticed that there wasn't any car giveaways this time around, but that's okay. That's all right. You know. And and yeah, I think that this is really cool. I think that you know so far Ryan, his first week on Wheel of Fortune, he's doing an outstanding job. He was a little nervous on the first day, but he's getting better as the episodes progress, and he's going to do a hell of a lot better in many more episodes to come. So I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that this was really good. And and to the haters, I mean, come on, stop. You know, Pat was good too, but you have to understand, it's like it's the same thing. It's the same thing when Alex Trebek passed away. It's like he literally died doing what he loved doing. and he got replaced by Ken Jennings, and and they were doing like guest hosts and everything like that, and everybody was giving Ken Jennings a hard time. It's like, oh, it's like, oh, but this guy, how about this guy? And I'm like, dude, he's doing a good job. And look at it, Ken's doing a successful job. He's even becoming a little bit more funnier and everything like that. I mean, come on, he's doing episodes that had um like specialty shows that like Celebrity Jeopardy and Jeopardy Masters. I mean, come on, that's awesome. And Celebrity Wheel of Fortune too. I think Pat is still going to host that. I'm not sure. Um, I don't know, but I think I heard that he is, but still, nonetheless, this is still Ryan Seacrest. He's doing an outstanding job. He's doing a good job so far. And give it time. He'll do a lot better. And you know what? Hey, it, you know he's it's like I like the idea. I like I like what they're doing and everything. And is it like the show's a lot fun? Shows more. The show is fun. Um, he has that energy. He has connections to a lot of famous people. He can really bring that to um to the show, and it's really cool. And I just think he's doing an outstanding. He's doing a really good job so far. So hey, this is his first week. I mean, you know, it's like, look at me when I did my the first week I did my shows and everything. I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous, but I grew. So there you go. Then when I did my first show on YouTube, I was a little bit nervous, but not as much because I've done this before, just on a new platform. So yeah, it's the same old shit I'm doing, and now look at me. And so yeah, I for what it is, I'm loving every moment of it. You know, and I'm enjoying the fun that Ryan's bringing to the table and everything, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the cool stuff that he has lined up. And yeah, this is actually this is a really cool time. So yeah, I I salute you. And not only that, Pat Sajak's not gone. He's doing backstage work, so you never know. You may see him pop up every now and then. So yeah, I think also too a lot of people were disappointed that the fact that Pat Sajak didn't like come out with them and pass the torch, so to speak, like a lot of other game show hosts did. But that's up to them. I mean, I know Bob Barker did that when Drew Carey hosted. Monty Hall did that with Wayne Brady. Um, who else? And that's pretty much it. I haven't seen anybody else. But but it is what it is, and I just think this is really cool. I'm loving what I'm seeing and everything, and I'm looking forward seeing what other cool prizes that that they have cooked up, and this is going to be a really fun season. This really is. So, and also wish me luck because I am going to apply. But yeah, this will be actually pretty cool. So, all right. So moving on, we got one more piece of material before we call it a night, and and then I could finish that the rest of my Asian food. Kidding. So the PS5 Pro review came out, and yeah, let's talk about that, shall we? Let us talk about that because that needs to be discussed. Um, it really does. It really does need. It really does need discussion because um, and I just want to say right now, um, when they did the PS5 Pro technical presentation on Wednesday, I believe it was Wednesday, right? Oh yeah. Oh no, Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday. It was hosted. It was hosted by the developer of the console, um, Mark Cerny. Was it just me, or did you hear a little bit of Ryan Reynolds in that presentation? I mean, or like a Ryan Reynolds impersonator. I mean, really, this was he was giving me that vibe, and yeah, a lot of people people can question me about that and everything at me, but I don't care. I just thought it was funny, but overall, um the specs are pretty good. It's going to be a lot cleaner and smoother and everything. It's going to have a bigger memory. I believe like a 1 terabyte. Um, and then you have some other optics in there as well. Um, as far as resolution goes, so yeah, this looks pretty good. However, the price tag for this, apparently, that is something that Sony has not been able to grasp. We've seen when and the gaming community knows more than anything when it comes to the consoles, they want to try to make it as affordable as possible. Why the fuck is this $700 US? Why? Why is this console $700? This should not be like as much as a cheap iPhone, okay? Like the refurbished models. It's like, and not only that, but you also have to include the you also have to include that the disk drive, because this is all digital. This is an all digital model, but if you want to make it if you want to make it to to play physical games, to play physical copies, the additional disk drive is going to run you about $80, and then it doesn't even come with a stand. So the stand also is like, I believe, $30 or something like that. So you're looking you know at another $100 and everything like that. So yeah, this is over. This is well over. It's like, you know with all that together, it literally costs more than a Samsung Galaxy than a Galaxy 24. And Really, it's, and I'm talking about the cheap model of the Galaxy S. Not the Plus or whatever. Just the, or the Max or whatever the hell you want to call it. But just the regular standard Galaxy S phone. It is like that. I paid, I didn't pay that much. I actually, to be honest with you, I didn't pay that much for it because I had I was eligible for the free upgrade. So yeah, I only had to pay for the activation. That's all. But yeah, this, but this price, this over $800 price tag is ridiculous because you have to understand that this is a digital model, so that's $700. $80, $80 more will give you the disk drive, the disk drive for it, and then another 30 or so for a piece of plastic to help stand your model, help stand your PlayStation. And to be honest with you, it's ridiculous. Why? Why does it have to cost that much? Okay, why does it have to cost so everything is about, and then you have to include sales tax. So yeah, we're looking at like over $850 with everything. So yeah, this is ridiculous. This really is ridiculous. And and like, who do they expect that that who do we, like, and I said this when the PlayStation Portal was announced, and it's like, who is this for? Really? Who is this PS5 Pro for? It's certainly not for the average Joe like me who doesn't even have a PS5 yet. And to be quite honest with you, I mean, the cheaper um the regular models are more affordable than this. I mean, don't get me wrong. It no is a plane is it's still the same, the same height and everything like that, just with a racing stripe. And it's ridiculous. It looks, it does look nice because, and with the more power that, I know those racing stripes, you have to, give it more power and everything like that. So that means, got some cool, is it some cooling areas. So yeah, you got to have it. So yeah, that's good and all, but but for all that, you don't. It's like it's a total letdown. It's an absolutely letdown. Especially when the economy is not that good. Is not really in good shape as it is. In spite what people may think about it, it's like it. The you know and it's like it's going to become. From what I understand, I think it's coming out later this year, this month, as a matter of fact. But still, it makes no sense to even have this. I mean, like I said, there's other models that there's. It's ridiculous that excuse me. It's ridiculous that with this price tag that it's it's not going to, the only time that it's going to sell if you get rid of your old model, you get some cash back, and then get like a discount for it. But still, this still makes no sense in, you know by any means, especially if you haven't even owned the PS5. It's really difficult to even to grab one. It's like you got to be lucky to even have a console that you want to part with and everything. And I'm certainly not parting with my Series S of the Xbox. I'm not, because I love it, and I don't care what anybody says. I love it. So there you go. And I'm certainly not getting rid of my Nintendo Switch because it looks It's just it's amazing all on its merit. And so I'm stuck with a PS4, and I guess I'm missing out on this one. But it just literally sucks that we have a console that we literally have a console that on paper looks nice, but in reality, it's that price tag is just a little too excessive. And then you have the Black Friday specials and everything like that, and not only that, you got the fucking scalpers, which you know that's another thing you have to worry about. Is like how they're gonna, again, how they're gonna handle this. How they're gonna handle this, knowing that there's scalpers around, and they're gonna make things difficult for people like me to even get one. So there you go. And I think it's a bunch of bullshit that we have to, that customers have to pay that much you know, for a console that shouldn't even be worth over $800. I'm sorry. You can educate me on specs and everything like that, and all the belts and whistles and everything like that, but it's just like it's just the specs are a little bit more, are a little more beefier than what's, the stuff that's inside is a little bit more beefier than what's on the outside. The only thing that they have is the racing stripe on it, to give it more air. But why go through the hassle and everything like that? Because that just shows that that with the extra vent, cooling vents and everything like that, that's just gonna, it's gonna overheat because of so much power that's going to be built into the machine. So apparently they're going for quantity, not quality. So it is what it is. Xbox has some pretty good deals on some updated consoles and everything like that. Those are actually cheap. They're literally cheaper than this piece of shit. So yeah, and everybody can at me on that. I don't care. But I'm not an Xbox fanboy. I'm certainly not a Nintendo fanboy, nor am I a Sony fanboy. I'm a gamer. I'm a gaming fanboy. I'm a fan of the games. And it's like it doesn't matter what console I'm playing on, whether it's the Xbox, whether it's the PlayStation or the Nintendo. It does not matter. It's like as long as I can pick up a controller, play it, for a little bit, then put it down and play the game on my leisure, then I'm fine. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fanboy. I just think that this price tag is a little bit disappointing to diehard fans of the Sony plant. Like literally diehard fans of plant. This is actually a slap in the face. You know, but who am I to know? I'm not. I know I'm not a one console guy. I'm an equal opportunity gamer. So I just think that it's a slap in the face. You know, because with all the stuff with the stuff that doesn't come with it, and then you add that to the PS5 Pro, yeah, you're looking at almost $900, and I just think that is a total letdown. That once again, that Sony did not make an affordable console for anybody to own. And it's just like they're going with the quantity over quality, and that's what it is. It's quantity because they want to sell all these units as best as they can. Because God forbid they're not the top sellers this year in um of to wrap up this year. Because you got the holiday shipments coming. They got the holiday rush coming in and everything like that. So yeah, this will make a good birthday, Christmas present for underneath the tree, kids. So yeah, there you go. And I just think that and like I said with the PlayStation Portable or the PlayStation Portal, here's a console that they could have took advantage of, like I said, because right now that's the cheapest piece of equipment to own. But again, you got but again, it's a high tech controller with a screen, and you know they could Sony could have took advantage of that. Instead of just making it a console where you could not own it, where you could not play it unless you have the base the home the console. You can't take it, you can't take it with you if you don't have the console. You got to have the console in order to play with the PlayStation Portal, the PS Portal. And to be quite honest with you, they dropped the ball on that one. And I'm still going to say that because here was an opportunity that you have a hand, to take with you on the go. And this is why Nintendo was smart, because they knew how to market. They knew how to market, because Nintendo Switch, it's the name of the console. Not only just the name of the console, but it tells you what it does. It's a home console and it's a handheld console. So yeah, you can take it with you wherever you go, and you can do whatever you can play some games, and then you can continue your gaming on the go when you're on the long trip and everything like that. So yeah, um, this I am that's why Nintendo is winning, because they knew how to market to the customer. So in my opinion, Nintendo's winning. But with this is a slap in the face. This is an insult, and and Sony is literally laughing at at us customers, because they said, "Oh, look at this! It's like this is a $800, all this stuff in here, and you won't be able to pay. You won't be able to pay for it. You know, because of the price. Because of the price tag. So yeah, ha ha ha! Look at this. We can afford it, but can you? No, of course not. So ha 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 ha." And it's like it's so friggin' ridiculous. It really is. It really is ridiculous. And like I said, here was Sony's opportunity, like I said, to give us something unique, to take your game. They still don't even have a console, like a handheld console to take with you on the go. PSP was so good at that. But also the other one that came out later with the the PS Vita. That one was also, and I think was actually pretty cool, because you could take that little disc drive, and take the little disc drive. You can put it in um your base console, and you can continue the game with you from there. And that was good. That was good marketing. But now, but the PSP was, all by itself was still an amazing console and everything. And PS Vita tried to do that, and they failed a little bit, but then it got a lot better before they stopped making the console. And so yeah, technically there's no handheld console for PS to represent the PS5. And to be quite honest with you, I just think that it's a slap in the face. You know, like I said, PS Portal was, the PS Portal, perfect opportunity, the perfect opportunity to to give gamers what they want, and it's like a handheld console. You know, kind of, they should have followed up with what the Vita did. And even if you didn't have the base console, you could still you know download games from the Vita. And now with the PlayStation 4, you can't even play anything without you can't play anything without a PS5. And I just think that it's an insult. You know, that's how I think about it. I really do. This was a failed this was a like I said, this was a failed opportunity. And now they're doing it again with the PS5 Pro. The PS5 Pro. It's a waste of money. It really is. But if you can, like I said, if you can afford it, get it. I don't care. So, but me, I'm not getting it. Obviously because I don't have the fabulous moolah. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong about not having the money. I have a thing called priorities, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm sure somewhere down the road I can get the PS5 before the PS6 comes out. But until then, I'm happy with what I got. And it is what it is, folks. So we shall see. With that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I know I was way all over the place and everything, and I'm finishing up my Haitian cuisine. I'm kidding. The joke's getting old now, I know, but still, I have to joke about it. I have to because it's that funny. But anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in today. Shame nobody was on to check this out. It would have, would have been nice to say hi. But I do like to know what everybody thinks about the PS5 Pro. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below. What do you think about the PS5 Pro? I would like to know what you have to say about it in the comment section down below. Ringy dingy that bell to stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you could do for small streamers like myself, and we'll love you for it. We'll love you forever. We'll love you than this food that I'm eating. And my love will not give you the runs. So, but you got to do this one thing to show that love. You got to do this one thing. Even if you don't comment, like, or subscribe, that's fine. You don't have to. But or like or comment or ring the bell, that's fine. But do this one thing because I will love you forever, and that is face hug that subscribe button. Thank you all. Like I said, we will see you all again here next week. Same Tom Dog time, same Tom Dog channel X. I will be back here tomorrow with a tribute to James Earl Jones. We're going to be inducting him into the Channel X Hall of Fame. And yeah, and Saturday we got a really good episode of Wrestling Prime, so do not dare miss that for you wrestling fans out there. But yeah, like I said, I really would like to know what you think about the PS5 Pro. Let us know in the comment section down below. But we will see you here tomorrow night with the James Earl Jones tribute special. We'll see you then. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care. So long. Peace. Have a good night, everybody. Love you all.